Alright guys, I am not going to go through the whole thing of servicing your Haldex plus changing the filter on the Golf R, but I want to explain a little something about it. I got the car in the air. There's the beautiful beast of an RS3 over there, but that also confirmed has the same Haldex unit as this Golf R, because I confirmed a part. Anyways, I've started the service already, and you guys already, there's so many YouTube videos on it, and I'm not going to try to compete with anyone on it, but you know, I did the usual, did the drain bolt. Let's see if I can get into the angle to be effective here. So there's the fill plug already removed. There's the drain right there, already removed. And there's the infamous pump that, because there's no filter to change on these Haldex pumps, there's a little screen mesh inside there that you have to remove. But the moment of truth, of course, is when I undid this. And just let you know, the car almost has 30,000 miles on it, and we lost the all-wheel drive on this car. We have the TC light, or traction control light, kicking on the dash, spinning the front wheels. There's no traction from the rear. So this is the moment where I take a look at the filter. Ugh. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. See that screen right there? That thing is gefilte fish, or dirty. Ooh. Yeah, that screen is clogged up, and probably the reason why we don't have any all-wheel drive going on. I used the VADCOM and activated the pump. I heard the pump go on, so my assumption is, of course, this control unit is working. Here, let me see if I can hold this still. Of course, you guys, if you follow my channel, you already know this is a Mark 7 2015 Golf R, the first Golf R in the Mark 7. Before, they already did a redesign on the interior dash and also added DCC signal. Mine is fully loaded, minus all those cool, like, larger screen and DCC, all that stuff. But still, essentially, the components in here are about the same. So I just really wanted to get close to this filter. I'm going to take that out and clean it. That thing is clogged to death. Yeah, so I'm going to disassemble this. I just took it out just to take a look, but I'm just going to pop it back on for a quick second, which wasn't too hard to do. Just got to go wiggle back and forth. As you can see, it's kind of loose now. But yeah, I just put that back on. I'm just finishing for this to drip. I'll disconnect the wire from this unit here that's controlling this pump. So I know this unit is working because it's communicating to tell the pump to prime and turn on, which I heard a humming noise. So after I clean this up, brand new fluid, fill it up in the hole there, you know, do the cycle, warm it up, let it get down to the lower level again, fill it up with the rest of the way, and do a test drive. And let's see if all-wheel drive returns again after this service. Alright guys, this is the pump. You can see all this gunk and everything on it. Let me see the part number here, so reference to anyone that wants to get another one if something went wrong. That is the part, original OEM on my Mark 7 Golf R. US spec, to be clear. There is a lot of buildup going on here. And of course, I got the kit to replace the O-rings and whatnot. And the filter, or I wouldn't call it the filter, the screen, because it's not actually a filter. It's just catching the biggest debris. You can clearly see that thing's pretty dirty. So I'm going to get that cleaned up. And I tell you what, guys, these clips they're not hard to remove, but if you have bigger hands than me, you're screwed. Smaller hands than mine, you're good.
You just need to be a little ambidextrous. There's 2 hooks right here. 2. I don't know if... And you got to get your hand in there. And I'm going to show you that. I think there's no video that actually shows that. But they do a fantastic job on the rest of the service. So I'm going to just capture that. See if I can anyways. At the angles that it is. So when you're removing the pump, which is right over here, you see there's the pump removed. The wire was up around there. Over here, see, I didn't have to again, I didn't have to remove the machine. I can palm a basketball, just barely, by the way, with dry hands. A little sweaty, and I can. So my hands are not exactly super small. Well, the clip is back here. I don't know if you can see it, but that little plug, it's back right, just back here. I can feel the pins right around this corner. So you make sure, one guy said, see, I can feel the pin right here and around the whole housing. So what you do to remove this is you squeeze and then use your finger and push that little pin, and with this thumb, grab it on the side and just kind of see how I'm moving it upward. So I squeezed, moved it upward, and it popped right out. So I'll demo that right here. So I first, you push down the plug, squeeze the tab, right, with this your index finger, squeeze, use your thumb, and just kind of work it up, and then boop, it pops out. Cheesy sound effects, but that's the way it is right there. So anyways, this wire is the dangling wire. I'm not even sure where that goes, but that's hooked to this as well. That's probably to the excuse me, duh, that's to the computer, the CPU, the computer's brain. And then so you pull that out and it goes back there, and I don't know if I can get back here to even show you where that little hole is. Let's see if I can sneak the nope. See, you can let me see. Is it clearing up? Well, that's the plug to the CPU. So you can see the pin right here. I'm sorry for the blurriness. I'm literally like 1/4 or just, yeah, 1/4 of an inch away from that. So you slip that wire back there, and where's that little part where it actually hooks on to like a little thing? You can see it on this side. See? This is the pump. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna clean this pump out, by the way. I'm gonna take a look right here. Sorry for the shaky video. So I can see, you could take a look in there. See how nasty that is inside there? I'm gonna clean all that up with some towels and whatnot. But you see that? See that hole right there? That little guy? You gotta stick your hand around in there, squeeze those tabs, and push it through with your finger. And yeah, and then the wire routes right around this big, what do you call it, the coupler for the axle diff to the Haldex unit. But yeah, so I managed to take it apart without removing that computer. But if your hands aren't ambidextrous or very skillful, you know, no offense, or you just don't want to struggle as much as I did, you can remove the computer unit, which looks like it's just, oh yeah, I put the bolt on there just to stop it from that slow drip. But you can remove the computer. It looks like there's just a couple of looks like 10, I'm not sure, 10mm bolts. Since I didn't remove it, I didn't care. See, there's 1 and 2, and then you just remove those. It seemed like extra work to me, but just let you show you what's up with this. Oh, I don't know, for anyone curious to see what kind of Haldex unit this is. It's a 2015 Golf R, 30,000 miles on it, original, just under. Looks like I still have a paper, unbelievably. Where is it? Do I see it? Yeah, you see that? I still have an actual, what do you call it? Barcode, paper barcode. Unbelievably. See? There you go.
Unbelievable. Sorry, my shaky hands. I'm just naturally a shaky guy. Yeah, that's very intriguing. I'm really recording this to review this myself later. So there you go. Anyways, I'm gonna clean this up, reverse order, and I'll just get back to you with my test drive to see if this fixes my all-wheel drive, which I have a good feeling it will. Hey guys, I have to tell you what a top-notch team Deutsche Auto is, or DAP, shopdap.com is. This pump thing is so awesome. It is so awesome, the kit and everything. You got the block off, and I just wanted to show you this, how awesome it fits right into the fill. See that? Oh, heavenly. This is worth it for me to get this kit, because I'm telling you, I have this, a similar car over there, except it's an RS3. It's my honey's. But I looked under that car, and it's identical to this pump. I want to show you their kit. They come with this and a little tube and a little neck here. This thing fits perfectly in that drain fill hole. Oh, by the way, I've already cleaned the pump. Everything's put back together. It's most immaculate. And plug the plug back in, which you can see right at the edge, the top right corner. Well, I guess I can point it to you. Right there. See? I slipped it around, stuck it in those two pins, and then plug that in there. Heard the nice audible click that people like to hear for success. This thing, golly, I'm telling you, this makes life easier. See that? Going right in the hole, and then it just slides into place. Oh my God. Fits right in there. No mess, no thrill. No thrills. It's thrilling that it works. So anyways, this thing fills the whole 850 milliliter bottle of that Haldex fluid. Or, I don't know, to me it feels and smells just like any diff or so fluid. So I don't know if I want to call it an actual Haldex fluid, but it smells like diff fluid. I mean, I put Redline in my WRX before in the back when I've serviced it, and yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna finish this up, start it. Just wanted to share that. Well, 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 what do you know, guys? Of course, don't do this at home. I'm just showing you that the all-wheel drive system works now. As you can see, I just put the car in drive, and the wheels are spinning like they're supposed to. Wow, look at that. Woo! That is going. Yeah, definitely that's a good sign. Very nice. Very nice. Well, that's all it took, guys. Thanks for watching.